This is my story, my Bigfoot story. Bigfoot in the pines at southern Arkansas. My name's Rick. My wife's name's Joanie, and this happened with us together in the southern pines in southern Arkansas. Now, the reason we go RVing there is because we go to see our son up in Fayetteville. There's a spot near Fayetteville that we like to stay at. So, when we go up there, we travel, spend a couple nights in southern Arkansas. Forests are really nice and quiet there, the pines. So, here's the story. This is how it starts. We weren't chasing anything strange. We weren't out there looking for legends. We're just a couple of people that love our RV and traveling. And I'm just kind of like the Bigfoot shows on TV, so, I'm looking out the window trying to see something. But you know what? I've been doing these trips for almost 10 years and never seen anything. But that night was different. So, we're cruising through. And if you ever been down there, you know the feeling. The endless pine forest, the long stretches of the roads with no towns, no traffic. Even sometimes no cell service for hours. You know it if you've been there. And sometimes, during the day, it's really beautiful. That evening we pulled into a remote spot off a Forest Service road. Campground, signs, no other RVs, just a clearing big enough for our rig. So that's where we stopped. Surrounded by trees on all sides, felt peaceful, isolated, but in a good way. Joanie even said that it might be the quietest place that we ever stayed yet. So we started making dinner. We laughed, talked about, well, are we going to go see Vinny? We're going to go see Michael. What are we going to do first? And, as the sun went down, the woods, they come alive, usual sounds. Insects first, then tree frogs, then little small animals, normal country night sounds. But something around 10:30, it really changed everything. The insects, they stopped first. If you ever spent time outdoors, you know how strange that is. One moment, the woods are full of sound, and the next, nothing. No frogs, no crickets, just silence. So thick it felt like pressure, man. It's when Joanie looked at me and she said, "Rick, did you hear that?" I didn't at first, but then I did. Footsteps, and these were heavy. Not the crunch of a deer. Not the shuffle of a raccoon. These steps, they had weight behind them. Each one was deliberate. Whatever was moving knew exactly where it was going. That sound coming straight toward us, it was moving around us, circling. About that time, that's when I felt that instinct kick in, that feeling in your gut when there's an alarm saying, hey man, something isn't right. You can see it in Joanie's face. We heard a howl. And watching the shows on TV, man, this howl, those sounded like a joke compared to this one. It was deep, it was low, it was powerful. Wasn't a wolf, wasn't a coyote. It was something with a massive chest. Something that can push that sound through the trees. The RV actually vibrated when it happened. Joanie grabbed my arm and she was wondering what that was. I didn't have an answer. I didn't know what it was either. I grabbed the flashlight. I opened the door slowly, half in, half out. I'm shining it through the trees, low branches. At first, I didn't see anything. Then I saw movement about 40 yards away, peeking around the side of a tree. You think it's crouching down. You're looking at it, and, it's dark. Your mind's playing tricks on you. You don't know what you're really seeing. It stood up, straightened up, stood up on two legs. 7 foot tall, easy. 7 foot. Broad shoulders, long arms. Its body was covered in hair. You can see it. You can see it in the shadows of the forest. It wasn't charging, wasn't hiding. It was just watching. The head tilted slightly, almost curious, intelligent, but aware. Then the smell hit me. Strong, musty smell. Man, it was bad. Joanie was shaking now. I could hear it in her breathing. We sat in silence. Then came the knocking. 3 slow, heavy thumps on the side of the RV. Not banging, not aggressive, almost deliberate. The RV rocked slightly with each knock. We didn't speak, we didn't move, we just listened. Another howl echoed from the trees, closer than before. Followed by that sounded like branches snapping. Whatever it was, it started moving away fast. Not crashing blindly, running with purpose. Eventually, it went away. Didn't hear anything anymore. But what we did hear is the forest come back to life. The insects, the crickets. It all started making noise like nothing ever happened. In the morning, sunlight makes everything look normal again, peaceful, just like last night didn't happen, but it did. So I went over to the tree line looking, and there they were. Huge footprints. 17 inches, 18 inches, massive. Massive. We didn't debate it at that point. Joanie and I just packed up. We left. We talked when we were going. Just, are we going to say anything? Are we going to tell the story? People going to believe us? Are they not going to believe us? I don't know. It's your call.